tonight, wearing my best plastic grin. Got 100 well-rehearsed stories about the kind of trouble I've been. I'm buying rounds for all the strangers, high-fiving the guy who falls down. I'm the happiest disaster in this whole tired little town. They think I'm the life of the party, the guy who never breaks a sweat. They don't know the silent promise I made that I'd never forget. I'm louder than the jukebox and brighter than the neon light. Anything to keep the heavy sadness from creeping into the night. Yeah, my joke is just a whiskey lie served up with a quick, convincing smile. It's the easiest way to travel for a lonely, self-destructive mile. I point and laugh at my own failures before anyone else can start. 'Cause a surface wound is easier than the deep scar on the heart. I'm drinking to the memory that won't give me a single break, but they just think I'm celebrating for my own damn simple sake. The truth is, if I stop talking, you'd hear the sound of the world breaking in two. The whiskey gives me confidence, the beer gives me the simple nerve to play the happy fool who gets exactly what he deserves. I tell the story of the time I lost the job, the girl, the house, the dog, and everyone just shakes their head and says, man, you're lost in the fog. They don't see the careful choreography of keeping the feelings at bay, the practice deflection that gets me through the closing of the day. I'm addicted to the applause, the easy validation they provide. It's easier to be the funny guy than the man who truly cried. Yeah, my joke is just a whiskey lie served up with a quick, convincing smile. It's the easiest way to travel for a lonely, self-destructive mile. I point and laugh at my own failures before anyone else can start. 'Cause the surface wound is easier than the deep scar on the heart. I'm drinking to the memory that won't give me a single break, but they just think I'm celebrating for my own damn simple sake. The truth is, if I stop talking, you'd hear the sound of the world breaking in two. If you leaned in close right now, past the smell of smoke and cheap cologne, you'd hear the echo of a whisper, I just don't wanna be alone. But the band just started playing, and I gotta buy another round. Gotta keep the mask locked tight before the sober truth is found. Yeah, my joke is just a whiskey lie served up with a quick, convincing smile. It's the easiest way to travel for a lonely, self-destructive mile. I point and laugh at my own failures before anyone else can start. 'Cause the surface wound is easier than the deep scar on the heart. I'm drinking to the memory that won't give me a single break, but they just think I'm celebrating for my own damn simple sake. The truth is, if I stop talking, you'd hear the sound of the world breaking in two. Breaking in two.
Another one. Another one.
I saw that dusty photograph taped inside the kitchen drawer. It showed a field full of headlights and a night we couldn't ignore. We were 18, dumb and fearless, driving trucks we couldn't afford, singing out the radio loud, believing every single word. We'd pull our $10 just to buy a cheap, warm 12-pack. Didn't worry about the future, didn't ever look back on the track. We chased the feeling of forever in the glow of the bonfire flame, before the real world showed up and called us out by our full name. And now I realize we ran out of summer air, not just the fuel inside the tank. The magic of those reckless nights finally ran off the riverbank. The clock kept turning, the calendar flipped, stealing all the simple leaves, leaving nothing but the quiet hum of grown-up complexities. We traded muddy boots and laughter for a life of ties and stress. The heart still searches for the freedom in that faded summer dress. I miss the kind of simple hunger that only youth can truly crave. I drove out to that same old field last night just to see if it still felt the same. It was empty now, just tall grass whispering a forgotten name. City lights, pollution blurred the stars we used to know so well. The silence was a different kind, like a story we couldn't tell. The friendships that were ironclad slowly rusted and fell apart, replaced by quick texts and promises that barely touched the heart. The hardest part of growing up isn't the bills you have to pay, it's realizing you can never truly recapture yesterday. And now I realize we ran out of summer air, not just the fuel inside the tank. The magic of those reckless nights finally ran off the riverbank. The clock kept turning, the calendar flipped, stealing all the simple leaves, leaving nothing but the quiet hum of grown-up complexity. We traded muddy boots and laughter for a life of ties and stress. The heart still searches for the freedom in that faded summer dress. I miss the kind of simple hunger that only youth can truly crave. We thought we had an endless supply, an unlimited easy flow, but life is just a series of small lessons that you eventually come to know. So here's a toast to the wild days, to the ghost beneath the tree, to the naive, hopeful hunger that finally brought us to our knees. And now I realize we ran out of summer air, not just the fuel inside the tank. The magic of those reckless nights finally ran off the riverbank. The clock kept turning, the calendar flipped, stealing all the simple leaves, leaving nothing but the quiet hum of grown-up complexity. We traded muddy boots and laughter for a life of ties and stress. The heart still searches for the freedom in that faded summer dress. I miss the kind of simple hunger that only youth can truly crave. Only youth can truly crave. Man, I miss that air.
Bags are packed by the doorway, just 2 worn leather suitcases that look too small to hold all the dreams and the quiet empty spaces. You're standing there dry-eyed and steady, the strongest you've ever been. You finally stop believing in the mess that I keep dragging, and I could beg you to stay right now, throw every promise that I know. But the truest kind of loving is knowing when to let you go. You deserve a steady sunrise nights, not the chaos of my midnight fears. And the silence in this kitchen is the loudest sound these walls have heard in years. And this is the kind of goodbye that saves you the hard truth whispered in the air. You had to leave my broken road for a future that is bright and fair. I finally quit trying to convince you that I was a better man, 'cause holding you close only messed up the perfect simple plan. I'll take the blame for the fire, I'll take the cost of the smoke and rust, because the best thing I can give you now is the freedom you can trust. Go on and run, don't look back. I'm the anchor that was pulling you down. I bought a bottle of that cheap wine you used to hate so much, just a simple final tribute to the world I couldn't touch. I always promised golden mornings, gave you cloudy afternoons instead, filling your beautiful quiet mind with all the doubts inside my head. I watched you dim your own bright light just to match my fading glow, and realized the only loving thing was giving you the space to grow. I won't call you in the morning, won't text you in the dead of night. I'm giving you the greatest gift, the chance to finally get it right. And this is the kind of goodbye that saves you the hard truth whispered in the air. You had to leave my broken road for a future that is bright and fair. I finally quit trying to convince you that I was the better man, 'cause holding you close only messed up the perfect simple plan. I'll take the blame for the fire, I'll take the cost of the smoke and rust, because the best thing I can give you now is the freedom you can trust. Go on and run, don't look back. I'm the anchor that was pulling you down. I'll stand here watching the taillights fade, turning slowly round the bend, knowing that this final silence is where my own rebuilding will begin. It's the least I can do for the kindness, the loyalty that you gave to me, to let your precious strong young heart finally truly be free. You had to leave my broken road for a future that is bright and fair. I finally quit trying to convince you that I was the better man, 'cause holding you close only messed up the perfect simple plan. I'll take the blame for the fire, I'll take the cost of the smoke and rust, because the best thing I can give you now is the freedom you can trust. Go on and run, don't look back. I'm the anchor that was pulling you down, pulling you down. Be free, be free. Sunrise hitting the county line, the dew still heavy on the grass. I drove past that old high school sign, wishing I could hit the gas. 10 years ago we owned these streets, thought we knew everything back then, trading wild, stupid secrets with a couple of reckless trouble men. We wrecked that 78 Ford truck down by the river bend that night, just like we wrecked the simple kindness that held our futures tight. I remember the look in your eyes when you finally walked away, leaving nothing but the ghost of you and the promise of a better day. And the truth is, the scars we left on the pavement tell a better story than the smooth road we were seeking. They show the wild momentum of mistakes we couldn't help but keep. We thought the bruises were a burden, just a pain we had to hide, but they're the honest history of the path where we survived. Now I drive slow past the old spots where the past and present meet, and thank God for the memory of the life that was bittersweet. We didn't get it right, but we finally got it real. I heard you moved to the city lights, got married, cleaned up your messy act. I'm still here fighting my own ghost, finding the simple truth to track. That old dive bar still serves the whiskey, but I only order water now. The simple fact of growing up is learning exactly where and how. I stopped blaming the small town limits and started working on the soul, realizing that the broken parts were what made the story whole. I sold the truck that held our youth, bought one with a cleaner shine, but the stories whispered on the pavement are the scars that mark my timeline. And the truth is, the scars we left on the pavement tell a better story than the smooth road we were seeking. They show the wild momentum of mistakes we couldn't help but keep. We thought the bruises were a burden, just a pain we had to hide, but they're the honest history of the path where we survived. Now I drive slow past the old spots where the past and present meet, and thank God for the memory of the life that was bittersweet. We didn't get it right, but we finally got it real. The greatest lesson of this journey wasn't learning how to speed, it was learning how to break and plant the careful, honest seed. This simple broken stretch of asphalt where we burned our younger years is where I finally found the courage to stop running from my fears. And the truth is, the scars we left on the pavement tell a better story than the smooth road we were seeking. They show the wild momentum of mistakes we couldn't help but keep. We thought the bruises were a burden, just a I stood in line at the gas station, watched the numbers spin too fast. Felt the knot inside my stomach, hoping this paycheck would last. The boss gave me the same old raise, a penny on the hour now. Said, son, you ought to be grateful, but he doesn't know exactly how. He doesn't see the broken brake light, the worn out shoes, the faded paint. He just sees the sweat I give him, the quiet worker saint. We keep our problems tucked beneath the collar, deep inside the chest, pretending that this endless struggle is just a momentary test. There's a constant fight between the bank account and the pride every morning when I wake. One number screams the pressure, the other reminds me what I make. I might be rich in calloused hands and the dignity of an honest day, but the power company still wants their payment come the 1st of May. I can't afford the fancy suits or the bow tied down beside the dock, but I can afford to look myself in the eye when the day ends on the clock. My wallet might be empty, but my handshake still rings true. My father worked the same shift, stood on the same hard concrete floor. He told me, son, they can take your money, but they can't take your value or the core. He bought our trailer with cash only, told the bank to keep the crooked lease. He taught me that true freedom is the quiet, internal peace. He never worried about the market, never chased the fleeting trends. His only focus was the promise that he made to family and friends. Now I'm doing the exact same dance, balancing the stress and debt, knowing that the only thing I truly own is the good name I haven't let forget. There's a constant fight between the bank account and the pride every morning when I wake. One number screams the pressure, the other reminds me what I make. I might be rich in calloused hands and the dignity of an honest day, but the power company still wants their payment come the 1st of May. I can't afford the fancy suits or the bow tied down beside the dock, but I can afford to look myself in the eye when the day ends on the clock. My wallet might be empty, but my handshake still rings true. They say the American dream is easy, just follow the simple, clear command, but it feels more like a lottery run by the powerful, lucky hand. But I keep showing up on time, keep giving everything I've got, because the hardest battle with honor is a fight that can't